Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Yeah. I promise I will do a book video. I just I just need to do a mental health video rant thingy because this is driving me crazy. A little bit of background thingy. So I was diagnosed with PTSD years ago. Recently it's been further defined as CPTSD, complex PTSD, because I've had multiple shitty things happen to me. I've had multiple assholes in my life. I had some childhood trauma as well as more recent, like not recent as in recent years, whatever. Shitty stuff happened. and yeah, and recently, I feel kind of like a hypochondriac because I'm like analyzing every thought, every emotion, every reaction. It's like, oh, is that a PTSD thing? Is that a trigger? Am I overreacting? You know, what's normal? What isn't? Yeah. So I don't know if I'm overreacting because I'm analyzing everything, or if it is overreacting. And it's like, that shit happened a long time ago. Even the non-childhood stuff happened like when I was in high school and college. And I did my own research. I looked it up, and yeah, it's rare, but symptoms, whatever, of PTSD stuff can happen later on, especially if someone was covering it up, doing things to self-medicate, whatever. I drank I drank a lot in high school and college, and I started self-harming in college, and so, you know, it could be theorized that I covered up my issues with those things. That's just it. All of this is theories. All of this is just conjectures, and I don't know what's real, what's not. All I do know for sure is that I'm overreacting, or at least it feels like overreacting. I am highly reactive, I'll put it that way, to every single freaking thing, and I'm going crazy. I'm going fucking crazy. Like anytime there's any kind of confrontation whatsoever, whether it's good or bad, anytime I have to like confront people whatsoever. Okay, I'll give you some examples, and it could be good or bad. So someone holds the door open for me. I can't stand it. I can't take it. I'm like all sheepish. Oh, thank you. And then after that, I can't. My reactions are usually I'll feel embarrassed. I'll feel shame, but I will physically feel it. I will physically feel it in my body. It's this tension. It's this mad, crazy tension that I will scream like, ah! and have to shake. If it's bad enough, I'm like hitting my head. Sorry if this is like triggering, but I will have to, because I have to just get rid of this energy, this like, calling it static electricity is not strong enough. It's this built up, just pent up, and I have to expel it. I have to get it off. I have to really work hard at. And if I try to just, it's okay, calm down, like, you know, it's not that big of a deal, whatever, calm down. That doesn't work. It just, like, I may calm down for the moment, but then later I will explode even further. Or, I was at UPS store and I was mailing something, and they gave me the price for shipping it ground, and I didn't pay attention the first time. I needed to ship this thing really, really fast. So they said, oh, well, ground will cost blah, blah. And they did apparently say that, oh, and it'll get there the next day. I didn't pay attention. I was zoning out. I didn't pay attention to that. So I asked, oh, well, what's the next fastest? Like, how much is it more to send it faster? And he was like, well, that is the fastest. I said, it'll get there the next day. And I was so embarrassed. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Which, like, it's fine. It's like no big deal, you know. It was like obvious that I wasn't paying attention, or like, you know, maybe I didn't hear him or whatever. No freaking big deal. It's not like he left or anything. It just we went on with our business. But that, again, when I got out to my car, I freaked out. like that. And I had to, I don't know how long it took, because I needed to go somewhere else. I had to take the time to just chill the fuck out, calm down, even though it wasn't that big of a fucking deal. Or just now, just a few minutes ago, actually, here at home, sorry, the light's not the greatest. No, that's not it. I'm on my phone. I think I said that already, so it's not going to be the greatest quality here. What was I saying? Okay, just a few minutes ago. So people have been unfortunately letting their bedroom door slam shut. Like, they have their window open, and then the door is open because of like wind pressure, whatever. The door will slam open or shut. I can't stand it. That gives me anxiety, but poor Spirit, my poor dog, it really scares him bad. Like yesterday, even though I kept telling people, please, please don't let your doors slam shut. They claim like, oh, well, I didn't even notice. How do you not freaking notice your door slamming shut? He was terrified. His tail was tucked. He was literally shaking. So I had to get him out of the house for a while because he was upset. Like, okay, sure, is he overreacting or something? You know, oh, it's just the doors. But it's like, how hard is it, people, to just prop your freaking doors open? So inconsiderate. So anyways, when somebody's doors slammed shut again today, I think I said it calmly. I might have said it with a little bit of tenseness in my voice. I said, you know, please, reminder, don't let your door slam shut. You know, then I have to deal with Spirit being scared and whatnot. Can hear the train in the background, I think. And they were kind of like, they're kind of a little grumpy with me about it, but whatever. It was, the exchange was like 30 seconds, move on, whatever, move on with your day. I wanted to cry. After that, I could feel the tension building up on my body again, revving up, and I wanted to cry. And I was like shaking my hand, but I was in my fiance's, or well, our bedroom, but I kind of just consider it more his room, because I had my own room to myself. Anyways, I was in the bedroom, sitting on the bed, and I was like starting to shake my hand because I was starting to feel it, and I wanted to cry. And try to keep telling myself, just calm down, just, you know, like, it's something that was annoying you, was bothering you, and you had to tell them again, and it shouldn't bother you, and just, yeah, so, or something that I'll see on TV will bother me that I won't agree with, or an audiobook, or something I will get way too emotionally involved. Way too much. Like, it's fiction, for God's sake. It's not even real. It's not even something real, but I will get so something. I was watching Criminal Minds with someone yesterday, and I won't go to the whole thing, but whatever. Point being, like, it pissed me off. It really pissed me off. It made me cry. Like, it bothered me that much. So sorry, that was 9 minutes of me ranting. My point is that every goddamn day feels like every 5 minutes or even shorter, there's something that it's bothering me that makes me feel that pent up energy, and I just want to hit someone or hit myself or break something, and I get so pent up in it, and that's no matter how I tell myself, like, just calm the fuck down. It's not that big of a deal. Just calm down. You're making it a big deal by reacting this way. Just calm the fuck down. It's been like this for weeks, and it's getting worse every day, where every little thing is bothering me. It used to just be interactions out in public with strangers, and that was explained to me that, oh, well, that's probably a forced social interaction. I've obviously got social anxiety. And so, because of like what happened to me, previously, where I was not safe, I had no say in what happened to me. I couldn't do anything about it. I had to just shut up and put up that. So now when there's this sudden, unpredicted, unwanted social interaction, my system doesn't take to it very kindly. Okay, yeah, I guess that psychoanalysis makes sense, but everything else, like every little thing, and I react the same. And it's like, no, logic does not matter. Even if I'm telling myself like it's just a freaking TV show, it's not real, it doesn't matter. You know, it's like that animal part of the brain, that primal part, like, just, I do not give a fuck, no fucks given as to what the logical, whatever, wise mind, reality of the situation is. No fucks given whatsoever. I'm going to give you heart palpitations and sweating and warm filling and tension, and so strongly that you feel like you need to fucking hit yourself or hit something or shake madly or scream. Yes, fun. Because that makes sense to my brain. So, they can't all be like hypochondria, whatever. They can't all be because I am analyzing everything. Because all this, you know, like me dissociating was also recently brought up as a potential something that's going on. Because I say all the time, like, I didn't get anything done. I don't know how did the time go by? How did I waste my whole week? How does that happen? And I do, you know, zone out a lot, whatever. And again, like this psychoanalysis of like social anxiety caused by, you know, the shit that happened to you earlier. Like, I get that, of how that could possibly be affecting how I react to things, but the rest of it is the fact that no matter how much I reason with it, no matter how much I try to reason with myself, there's that particularly physical feeling of rage and shame that builds up in me that I cannot control. That it's no matter what, it builds up there, and it's not by choice. And no matter what I do, I can't get to go away. Like, that's like, what I mean by it feels like there's two sides to me. Of the one that's like, you know, this doesn't make any sense. You know, just let it go. You know, you weren't being unreasonable, or you know that they were just being nice, whatever. And then the other part of me is like, don't care. Don't give a fuck. I'm going to make you feel like this anyways. So, part of this was I needed to rant. I needed to complain because I'm sick to fucking death of this. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is like latent CPTSD symptoms. I don't know exactly what triggers it. It seems like every freaking time there's any kind of confrontation whatsoever, even if it's positive or negative, you know, getting after someone for letting the door slam, or someone holding the door open for me, like positive or negative, it doesn't matter. I think my system would be the happiest if I were to just go be a hermit, live under a rock somewhere. So anyways, that's that. I guess I needed to vent that I'm so frustrated with this that I don't know what's going on with me. I mean, meds, maybe, meh, but I really think it's more than just meds, that there's something going on. The fact that I can't control it, the fact that I know full well, like, I know better, that doesn't stop of how I feel in my body, that it's very, very visceral, and I can't stop that. And okay, so what? So if it is delayed CPTSD symptoms, then how do I deal with that? How do I avoid the triggers if everything triggers me? Everything. Or if it isn't that, then what the hell is it? Is it me just being a bipolar? Is it just a bad bipolar thing? I have been cycling rapidly. I will usually be, manic for a long time and then depressed for a long time. No, like within the span of a day, I will be super high, like, and I usually don't have mania like this. My mania historically has been rage, anger, on edge. Not the fun kind of mania where you feel on top of the world, unstoppable. Except for lately, that's the kind of mania I have been getting, where I'm super motivated, I'm super excited that I start a project or something, that I have an idea in mind and so much energy and want to get started with something, and then I crash. It's like a sugar crash, but way worse, way more intense. I describe it as the wind going out of my sails, where, a big gust of wind comes along and I'm sailing along wonderfully, awesomeness, and then I don't remember what that's called. Like, I think of like the Muppet movie, Muppet Treasure Island or whatever, where they have the cabin fever song, or the boat's dead in the water. I can't remember what that's called, but whatever. So it goes from like, yeah, full sail to the dead, not moving, no motivation, just want to lay there, don't want to, just, yeah. That's within a span of a day, and maybe even like a few times in a day, and that is not normal for me at all. That may be medication, I don't know. So I guess if there's anybody out there that has CPTSD particularly, or PTSD in general, how do you know what a trigger is, and how do you handle it? How do you avoid it? And is it possible for symptoms to come on so late? And I know part of my stress is not being able to go out with Spirit, because I am officially retiring him. Just yesterday I took him out to the store with his jacket on, but that was more of, he really, really, really wanted to go with me. He really wanted to get out of the house. It wasn't really working. It was more for his benefit than mine. So I know there's that, but it's not like I go, thanks to COVID, it's not like I go out much anyways. Is this just borderline personality disorder? I don't even really get borderline personality disorder, because the first thing that is always mentioned is fear of abandonment, whether it's real or actual. I don't think I really fear being abandoned. Like I said earlier, I feel like I'd be better off as a hermit somewhere, hiding away from the rest of the world. So I don't get that. How do I have BPD if, yes, I don't want to lose friends and family. Like, I have my best friend in the entire world is moving across the country, and that sucks and will be sad. But anybody would be sad over that. Okay, I'm rambling. I've been rambling for, nearly 20 minutes now. Yeah, I just needed to vent, because I don't really have anyone else to talk to about this stuff other than random ass strangers on the internet. Yay! All I know is that I'm going to try my best to control myself, that even if I'm going insane on the inside, I'll try to not lash out on the outside. I don't know what the hell is going on with me. Okay. Alright, I guess that's it. I promise I will do a book thingy soon. Alright. Love you guys. Bye.